Hey everybody, welcome to GoGetit by Getitlex Motivational podcast. Y'all already know what's happening. With another interview with another extremely excited today. We got Richmond's own J30. Y'all know he a big legend. But before we start, I want to shout out my girl, the owner of I Made It clothing brand. Y'all go follow her on Instagram. I_E15. She just came home from y'all here putting a major first. And also, if anybody has any other brand that want me to post or sell on page, y'all can inbox me about that. Let's go ahead and jump into this. I know a little bit about you, but it's your turn. So you tell me why.
J30, Emotions King, entrepreneur, man with the plan. You know what I mean? Entrepreneur. You already know.
So with that being said, let's talk about how J30 came from. Where did it all start?
It depends on what chapter we gonna talk about. You know what I'm saying? We can take it all the way back. To the first chapter.
We're going back.
We go back then. Let's go back. Moved to Virginia when I was 15. You know what I'm saying? Raised South Side. You know what I'm saying? Made my mark out there. Got involved with Big Get It. The whole disco balling movement, free Big Get It still. You know what I'm saying? And I just kind of branched off from that, and built up the showcase, with the help of the artists of the city. You know what I'm saying? We made magic, you know what I'm saying? Created real life history. And, fast forward, I moved to Atlanta, started some businesses, invested some stuff, Yeah, here we are.
So what initially made you want to step into the entrepreneurship, into music, management, just music scene?
Well, I always had a love for music. You know what I'm saying? I was actually raised in the music industry. My uncle was a bodyguard for Lords of the Underground, and my other uncle was a bodyguard for Whitney Houston. So we used to do, stuff when I was a kid. So it was like I was already, privileged to see behind the scenes and how people work hand in hand with artists. And, seeing that as a kid is mind boggling. So it's automatically going to make you want to, gravitate towards something like that.
So what was the main hat that you wore as J30, before the showcase started?
Man, we was doing promo and marketing. You know what I'm saying? It really wasn't management. This was before we was even saying marketing. You know what I'm saying? We was just kind of, putting ourselves out there. When we started, it was, long before the internet was so prevalent. So you really had to, put that work in. It won't like it is now. It won't no such thing. The word viral didn't exist. We was going viral in the streets before you could connect with millions of people. You know what I'm saying? So, moving forward, we are,
moving forward.
Moving forward, for real.
All right, but look. So at the beginning, could you remember some of the pros and cons of the marketing and dealing with artists that kind of made you pull back from that?
Man, folk on serious. You know what I'm saying? I knew I was serious. Well, I'm not gonna say that they wasn't serious. They was as serious as they could be. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're trying to chase a dream and you actually living a real life, and you are responsible for your children, and you accept your responsibilities and you fulfill them, then it comes to the point where, you have to know that your dream sometimes might have to, take a step back, whereas you might want to go harder. It's not truly an option. So, it's just, I feel like it was just time to move on. You know what I'm saying? When I moved to Atlanta, I thought that, you know, the moves that I was making was all the right ones. I was connecting with all the right people. But when I looked up, I was broke. You know what I'm saying? When I moved from Richmond, I had a decent sized bag, but you know, Atlanta not for the weak. You see what I'm saying? Like, you want to be in this mix, you gotta have a serious grind drive, and you gotta have a bag. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't have the revenue, it's not gonna eat you up and spit you out, send your ass running back home. You know what I'm saying? And you know, you wanna know that, you know, if your lifestyle don't particularly support that, meaning you can't always do this event or you can't get this feature or whatever, you know, that's just how life go. You know what I'm saying? So either go harder or, you know, just fall the fuck back.
Right. But I want to rewind the track. One of the things, now that I'm older, I feel like I know the magnitude of what you're doing. So I want to talk about the show.
Yes.
What was the initial goal for what I was trying to do?
And we was trying to put VA on the map, and we was doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, the city still has, and back then had, so much talent, but it really wasn't no outlets. And though other, you know, showcasing stuff was popping up, nothing compared to Show Your Skill Showcase. Like, we truly created a magic. It was a unique time in history. That shit can't never be recreated. Man. You know what I mean? Man. Well, we was too lit back then, man. We was ahead of our time. You know what I'm saying? And the camaraderie that we had, you know, linking up every Tuesday for everybody, you know, just do their damn thing. You know, it wasn't even going on like that in Atlanta for real. You feel me? Like, I was traveling back and forth. I could see, you know, we really had something going, you know, but from our vantage point, we couldn't see how big it was and how it really was to be nurtured and, you know, built upon by all those involved, not just, you know, the behind the scenes people, because everybody's role was important in that play. You feel me? Like, I wouldn't have been no me without the artist, and it wouldn't have been no DJ Shawty without the artist, and, you know, long live DJ Shawty, you know what I mean? Like, and like, we made magic in the city, you know, we made magic in the world for real, because I've never seen that done on that level of consistency. Like, I've seen dope events where, you know, they bring them out, but we were bringing them out every week, week after 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 week. You feel me? So, you know,
I mean, to me, it was like, you know, people was coming there to do that two way. It was like, everybody knew like, you want to link, that this one going, you know, we gonna have fun, you know, everybody was kind of like, you know, on the same level of drama. We knew where to go.
Yes.
I was young back then. I still was. So I know, you know how big.
Even to now, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't like to go out just because, you know, it always be drama with this, that. We had respect. We respect. Show Your Skills Showcase was bigger than me. You feel me? Like, we respected that thing. You know what I'm saying? That was like, we linking up at grandma's house for Sunday dinner type. You feel me? Like, I don't care who arguing with who. We ain't gonna bring none of that in here. You feel me? And though we had like minor scuffles, like, it was never none of the crazy stuff that's still going on to this day. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So as long as a run is showcase, what was like something
well, we had like 108 people try to sign up for the showcase one time. That's gonna always be, you know, one of the major highlights. Like, that's the proof in the pudding. You know what I'm saying? I had A&Rs that I still maintain relationships with to this day. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not so much, it's like we built bonds just off the strength as when I was booking them, bringing them to the city, you know, exposing them to the massive talent that we had. And, you know, we still locked in. So, you know, that is always going to be a highlight, just the impact that the city had. And also, you know, during that time, the murder rate was extremely low. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a fact. I said it in a previous interview before, but that's like one of the truest strong points. Like, boys was focused, you know, Tuesday to Tuesday, you know, showcase being a focus point. they able to, you know, direct their focus more into studios and videos and networking and stuff like that instead of out in the street doing dumb stuff. You feel me? Right. So that was like the bonus gift. You feel me? Like, and that's the one thing that I truly, you know, miss about the showcase was the love that was there. You know, because it not only was in the building on Tuesdays, that love was so strong that it actually spread out into, you know, people day to day, you know what I'm saying, on Wednesdays and Thursdays or whatever, you know, not just on Tuesdays. So, you know, just that love, I truly miss that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to look forward to that. You feel me?
Right. Right.
And I still like the, you know, I still check on everybody. You know, I might not be as vocal, but, you know, I'm in the stands rooting for, you know, everybody that was a part of that thing. Because we was like family. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now we watching our children grow. You know what I'm saying? We talking about babies that was born that's now teenagers. Me and Tiff had a baby. I left the showcase to go have a baby. You feel me? Like, that baby just turned 12. You feel me? Like, wow, right? That was a long time ago. But, you know, those memories, they hold so strong to my heart because that was a very, very formidable point. We proved what nobody believed could be done. It was true unity in the city at that time, you know. And man, we did that. You feel me? We did that.
So knowing the things you know now, like you look back and you feel like something. I mean, we know we can't change. If you was to do it, you know, gave some times you got them. But some things feel like you feel like change to make it be a different.
Well, if I could go back, I would have more put some energy into, you know, locking into artists a little deeper, you know, because I truly was in the situation. I know you remember Studio 804, which was space age. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We had the recording studio, pictures, you get your graphics, the CDs, all of that there in one location. I was blessed. I wasn't even paying rent in that building. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like you know, I had good people in the building. John P was in there. Sam from Philly Vegan, he was in there. And, you know, those were some really strong brothers. And, you know, just keeping the bills on. I mean, I just look back that, you know, we could have made that more instead of such a business model. You know, we could have really created some real music out that thing. You feel me? Like, so, you know, hindsight is 2020. You know, so that was one of the things that I wish I would have did more. You know, a lot more collaborative tracks. You know, just really creating a home environment, like our own record label, straight out the city. You feel me? We could have had 40 artists on one label, and who could stop that? You feel me? Like, cause a lot of them boys was hard. A lot of the female artists was hard. You know what I mean? Like, and you know, with that amount of artists, like, how can you not impact shit? You see what I'm saying? Right. You know, when you making moves 40 deep, because I've seen that type of movement work. You know, it might not be 40 artists, but it's, you know, 5 artists and, you know, an entourage of 40 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But when you move in that amount of people, you bound to catch attention. You know what I'm saying? So, but you know, we worked to play you know, from the ground that we was on. You know what I'm saying? And you know, that's coming from my mind now. You know what I'm saying? The resources really to say, I mean, we could have did a lot of stuff that didn't cost no money, so to say. So I feel like, man, maybe everything didn't have to have a price tag that did. You know what I'm saying? You know, we was trying to make, you know, we saw that as a way to make money, you know, coming out the streets. You know, we looking for alternatives, and, you know, that was the alternative. You feel me? Like, I was taking care of my family for a while off that play. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was a strong play. And though it did go far, you know, I truly believe that it could have went further.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. I still think people feel like there's something. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm because I'm not an artist, but I don't know faces really or anything like that. Maybe they do got it, but it's not people being talked about. I think that is something that needs to come. As somebody was saying on the comments, I believe it needs to be.
Yeah, man. The music.
But speaking of that,
music game wide open. You know what I'm saying? It's wide open. A lot of big artists getting out the way, you know what I'm saying? And true movements gonna always make impact. The same formula, like I was just saying, you know, when the unity overpower egos, then mountains could be moved. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, shit, who really trying to move a mountain? Who ain't not flex on the book? You feel me? Like, who really trying to move mountains out here? You know what I mean? Because that's what we own. That's what we own. We ain't no games being played these days.
With that being said, how do you feel the state of Richmond?
It's dope. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, I'm checking out, you know, a lot of artists, but the type of music that I'm looking for is a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? Like the regular, that ain't gonna cut it. I wouldn't even. I mean, I could listen to it just because, I mean, it's music. But at the same token, I'm looking for something different in music. You know what I'm saying? So I've been working with, you know, artists from Richmond. You know what I'm saying? We actually linked and connected. You know, we done lived 5 lives together in, you know, a short amount of time. And he making some good music, you know, because it's all about the content in your music. People out here hurting, man. You feel me? Like, you still on that foolish shit, bro. Come on, man. You know what I mean? Like, it's time to grow up and, you know, make music that motivate, that inspire. You know what I mean? Like, if you talking about killing folk and, you know, your auntie on the book talking about rest in peace, like, come on, man. What we really doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, we perpetuating our own problems. So, you know, I think that, you know, I'm gravitating to any, like, for real, like artists that's making that dope music, like I'm talking about, like they could really tap in. You feel me? But like, if you on that killing our own, like, well, I can't support that. I won't support that. You know what I mean? Like, what we doing?
Nah, that's not what it said. It ain't all, and that ain't all. Not only that, like, you know, it's like, you know, other things talk about. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they kind of played out there. What Richmond doing? Like, people dying every day.
It's a lot of people dying. Yes, and they normalizing it. You know what I'm saying? It's like it don't even hurt no more. You know what I mean? It's just like another thing, and it's supposed to hurt. You feel me? Like, it's not supposed to just. People don't even know how to grieve. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've lost people throughout the time when I've taken my hiatus off the book. You feel me? I'm not jumping on the book but that's people just looking for attention. You know what I'm saying? They cultivate in our minds to be attention seekers. Like, people want to go viral, and, you know, whereas, like, you could just be a great person out here. You feel me? Like, you don't got no gimmicks, no games. Just be great. You know what I mean?
It's great.
That's it, man. Because the people gonna attract to you. You know what I'm saying? And, like, just step out on faith. I know people thinking that, you know, well, this is what they want. But so what they want, man? Get them people what they need too. You know what I'm saying? Because there's somebody that actually needs to hear this. You know what I'm saying? To hear, like, that ain't the play. Like, you don't want to influence, you know, children to want to hurt each other. And, you feel me? Because don't nobody really be hurt. They dead. They don't know. You feel me? They mama hurt. They sisters hurt. They kids left out here without a parent. Meanwhile, you trying to pop bottles off the money you making off talking that crazy stuff. Like, we have to grow up. You know what I'm saying? And it just be sad when you see, you know, people in my age group, my peer group, you know, making that kind of music, supporting that kind of music, you know, encouraging their children to make that kind of, I mean, it got to be a better way, because we responsible for us. You know what I'm saying? No blame game. Like, we got to be responsible for us, and each one got to teach one. Like, everything don't have to have a price tag on it. You feel me?
Right.
Like, it don't take nothing to inspire somebody and, you know, show them a different way.
It don't. And that's why I'm here. Are you coming on here to talk? We talked a little bit about the whole stereotype that Richmond got bucket situation. You know, and you said you disagree, right?
I definitely disagree.
I want you to explain.
I definitely disagree. Because, I mean, it's not crabs in the bucket, man. I'm talking about 9.5 out of 10, but I was dealing with good folk. It was like very, very rare instances, and those situations never elevated because we know how to talk to people. You know what I'm saying? Like overall, like it was never no issues. Like we have to, be mature enough, and but we are. Like I see like people like Noah O, Radio B, like they still making moves, Big Sty. I'm saying these people still keep that movement alive in the city. So how can it be crabs in the barrel? What are youth really focused on? Do you see it as half empty? Do you see it as half full? We could be looking at the same thing, but it could be two totally different, two totally different perceptions of it. You know what I mean? Like the city got hella love. Like that's all I ever saw. You know what I mean? Like that hate shit, man. That shit is only if that's what you choose to focus on. We could focus ourselves, focus them out the picture. They don't to where they don't even exist.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, that's the play.
Right. I feel like everywhere you go is going to be people who don't want to share knowledge or don't want to help or whatever the case may be. But there's also everywhere you go is people that genuinely want to help. There's people that genuinely will put you on or talk, but it's like to a closed mouth can't get fed. I feel like social media kind of glorify like they think it's easy. Like you kind of see people where they instead of knowing, hearing about the background, how they got or whatever the case may be. And I think that's a big part of why people have stereotype crabs in the bucket situation. It's like sometimes when you can't stop it. You can't stop it. Because you trying to still you
on your path. Well, and it's their responsibility to keep up. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't slow down for them. They just got to run faster. You know what I mean? Like, because at the end of the day, how bad do you want it? Because it's not going to be easy, especially when you get to that next level. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people focuses on, I got to get this bag. But what about when you get the bag? What you going to do after that? You feel me? Because there's something on the other side of that. Don't get to that point. Because some people, overnight success or whatever, hard work, it finally happened. Then what?
Right.
Like, what are you left to do at that point? What can you do? Because now you done got the money. So you don't even, and that's all you really know how to do. It just comes to a point where, you can't hoard money. Money is a tool. You know what I'm saying? It's a true resource to, further your agenda, further what you're trying to get done.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So with that being said, I know you was on a mission. But wait. Me and Tip was having a meeting one day before y'all. And I just left. What made you want to leave? What you had already established?
I felt like I had done all I could do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt like that. I honestly felt like that well ran dry. You know what I'm saying? I still felt like I had a lot of fight in me left. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And being that I was traveling to Atlanta, every couple months or so, and I was actually cultivating relationships with people that was here making moves, I'm like, man, I need to try my hand down there. Because not only can I make a way for myself, but I can forge a true pipeline where we could be, you know what I mean? And we did it a couple times. You know what I'm saying? We was bringing artists down to Atlanta and, creating magical memories, watching artists. I'm talking about go from the same stage platform that they're on to being booked in Richmond. You see what I'm saying? Like, we watched it. So I knew, I still believed. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, you could do it for so long, but if you're not really, people go off what they see, what they hear, what they feel. And if you're not getting no results, but we was actually getting results. You see what I'm saying? So and I wanted something, I wanted to change. You feel me? Like, I was kind of, felt like I was in a box. Same old. So I was looking for something new, somewhere different to raise my children. You know what I mean?
So how has it been? Like, how support been? Moving from here to there, going to a city where there's so much going on. Like, how would you able to jump in there? Go.
Well, like I said, I knew I was already locked in with some pretty, solid entities here. You know what I'm saying? So when I came, I jumped straight on the scene. Like I was doing a lot of guest judging, special guest hosting, you know, VIP all the way. You know, because I was actually working for it was called Making It Magazine. You know, and they still in business to this day, you know, giving artists opportunities, you know, and they gave me the golden key to the city. I was willing to work. I had a Richmond work ethic, you know, knock on 1,000 doors, 1,000 no's behind every, a no behind every one. You feel me? So when I came to Atlanta and I'm knocking on doors and I'm still knocking on my 1,000, but I'm hitting like 800 yeses. You feel me? Like it was crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, just, you know, they gave me the golden key. I was like blessed into it. You know, they had put in so much work in the city. They were a respected brand. They did what they said they was gonna do, you know, which is rare. You know, so I attracted to them, you know, and I became a foot soldier. Anywhere that they needed me to be, I was there. You know, but like I said, that plate is expensive. You feel me? Like it's not cheap in Atlanta. You got to pay the park, chicken wings, 3.5s. You know what I'm saying? For real. Admission, you know. What we getting 50 pieces? What we Hennessy, all the bottles, crazy. You can really, I'm somebody you can eat through a bag in no time. You feel me? Like, especially if you don't know. You know, people come down here. We staying in nice hotels and we in rental cars. We doing all that, just running through the money. By the time you even look up and step outside the whole allure of Atlanta, your ass be down bad. You know, you fell off, you don't even know. But you're famous though. But you lit. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here.
Running them views up.
But you lit though. Come on, man. That should not. Nah, and you know, that's why I kind of, that was like mainly into the main real decision why I decided to kind of fall back from that whole lifestyle. You feel me? Like, how long your kids gonna sacrifice with you? How long your kids got to sacrifice for your dumb ass dream? You feel me? Like, it might be important to you, but when your responsibilities are not being met and, you know, you sacrificing, over-sacrificing, but you lit. You in the club, you turn. You gotta have a new outfit, you gotta keep your hair cut, new shoes, can't wear them more than once, you took a picture in them. You know, that's an expensive lifestyle. You feel me? Like, you know, but I mean, just if you want to, like, that's what you really want, at least be able to put the work in to live that life. And still, you know, like, to have that balance. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you're going to have to invest. It's not a little bit.
Another big thing, right? It's like doing all this. You a family man, father.
Yes.
So how do you maintain that mental stability, knowing that you got to get out here, you know, grind, and sometimes you know, it's a big responsibility. For one to do to another. So how did you prepare yourself? Now you say prepare because I'm sure like every day, but how did you handle that mentally?
Man, we left Virginia in the snow in a rental car with no destination. I ain't know where I was going. I just knew what time to go. You know what I'm saying? So we was staying in hotels, and it was, you know, me, my wife. At that time, we had like 5 children. You know what I'm saying? And my wife's mom. You know what I'm saying? So you could just imagine, like, but we knew we had to go. And that, like, just take this, you know, just with that family dynamic, that's not even something that, you know, people will be comfortable to do. You know what I'm saying? They'll just have to figure it out where they are, you know, and then just be stuck with the results of that. But I knew that on the other side of, you know, what I was trying to do, that Atlanta was a true outlet where I could, you know, make something for myself. You know, but it won't, man. It won't easy. Still not. You see what I'm saying? It ain't gonna never be easy. No. You feel me? Like, but you know, having the amount of children I got, you know, 7. You know, 2 grandchildren. I got a grandchildren. Yeah, and I got 2 grandbabies. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like, my family is my true inspiration. You know what I'm saying? Like turning myself into a high value man was one of my priorities, because I need my daughters to know what a real man is. You see what I'm saying? I need to know my sons to know what a real man is. You know what I mean? And, you know, Certain lifestyles just don't allow for you to grow, but so much.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, just when you look at your children or anybody watch, like when you're looking at your kids and you thinking about the moves you making, make sure that they at the top of that list.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because like their peer group voice is way louder than yours. You feel me? Especially if you're not really saying much. Their peers are the internet's gonna, and it's up to us to, instill in our children to, like I say, be great. Don't settle for less.
So also, right?
Mhm.
Mental health. How big of a deal? Got back sometimes. Like, I know it's pressure. It's always pressure. Because when your children at the top of the list, it's like your family. Period. At the top of the list. There's nothing you're gonna do. Any man, if you're a real man, there's nothing you're gonna do for your family, right? But at the same time, when you a man, sometimes it's like TJ to talk about what's going on in your head. You know what I'm saying? So how did you maintain to be able to take care of your family? Because I know they was battling that's a big deal. We talked about that on the last.
Yeah, I mean, mental health is everything. I mean, because especially when you understand your responsibilities, and it's not easy. You know what I'm saying? And battling depression is not a joke. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're the one everybody looks to. Who the hell you gonna talk to? You see what I'm saying? Like, who can truly understand you when you get to that point? Like, who can you truly, confide in, or just let it out sometime? Like, it's like, they say it's lonely at the top. Yeah, it is.
It is.
You know what I mean? Like, but you got, but on your path, you lock in and you find great folks. You know what I'm saying? It might not be 100 of them. It might just be one. It might just be two. It might just be three. You know what I'm saying? And I'm blessed at this point in my life. Like, super blessed. Like, I couldn't even, like, everything is all because God say so. You see what I'm saying? Like, he done finally put the good people in play. You feel what I'm saying? Like, stuff that we worried about or that we was dealing with, we not worried about those things no more. We not dealing with those things no more. You know what I'm saying? My dog, Sir BB, you know what I'm saying? Like, me and my dog, like, we truly created a way. You know what I'm saying? Like, through thick and thin. And when me and him linked, I said to myself, I'm gonna keep it real with bro all the way through. Some cost some, that way he go pay. And he gave me the same level of realness. And 3 years down the 3 to 5, like 5 years down the line, since we've been linked, we done created a business that done, surpassed anything that I could have even imagined. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, along the path, like having strong people around you, that you can lean on. They might not even be really doing nothing, just being there. That having that strong person beside you, that's willing to do the same things that you're willing to do. Go hard as you're willing to go. You know what I'm saying? It just shows you that this shit really can be done.
With that, look, we talked on the phone. We talked on the phone. We talked this stuff right, but it's crazy because while you talk, people commenting, talking, like
okay.
They feeling it, They feeling it, people in the comments right now. Locked into what you said. But
wow. Okay. Yeah.
When we talked about the mental health situation, a big thing was the pandemic. Now you came out the pandemic. A lot of people couldn't. It's either you gonna sue or you gonna sing. Which one you gonna do?
Lord, live the pandemic. Oh my God, that was like literally one of the best. I mean, because the business that I chose to go into, once I stepped out of the music, was disaster recovery. You know what I'm saying? So we doing work with hurricanes, tornadoes, fires. Like, we traveling all over the country, getting paid unbelievable amounts of money to, be a hero in actuality. You know what I'm saying? We going directly into these heavily impacted zones. You know what I'm saying? Like, really getting that work done. You know what I'm saying? So just having the relationships built through that business, me and BB, we elevated in the business. Like we elevated from, you know, making $2,000 a week where we started at to making $5,000 a week, you know, and being on the road for 6 months at a time. So you got to just imagine, you know, yeah, like, yeah. So, and I mean, and, you know, and the step after that was starting our own business where we could actually, you know, bring other people out and expose them to the business and, you know, bless them the same way we was blessed. Like during the pandemic, we had almost 40 employees in Virginia, actually. You know, we had a site in Newport News, Virginia Beach, and Williamsburg. We had the COVID vaccination sites. So we had like 40, like at the most at one time, we had like 68 employees. You know what I'm saying? And we paid people top dollar to wipe chairs. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, like top dollar. Them folk know. Them folk know they got the bag in the pandemic with us too.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Not for real. Right there in Virginia. You know what I'm saying? So we did very, very, very well in the pandemic. You know what I'm saying? Like very well. So now, you know, yeah, man. It was a true blessing because I mean, it was like the timing was everything. Like we literally built a business doing disaster recovery, and then the biggest disaster of all time hit. So we was already in position. The relationship was already built. We already had the contacts to the point where, you know, people that were getting unbelievable contracts were willing to pretty much just bless us with the play. You know what I'm saying? Like we made that level of impact. We was that serious. Like in that industry, it's $1 billion industry, it's disaster recovery. Like our names ring bells. You know what I'm saying? And you know, we making it happen. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna be like this coming hurricane season. We can already tell about the weather. It's gonna be a bad one. You know, we're gonna be looking for people to go out on the road, you know, that's looking for, you know, a true career. I never knew this would be a career. My uncle just plugged me with the play. You know what I'm saying? And I just did what I do. You know what I'm saying? Went out there and was great. And now I look up, like I'm a equal owner, 50% owner of a business that generated $1 million in the pandemic.
You know what I mean? Never see his name now.
Well, I mean, we saw the million. You know, a lot of people had to get paid. It costs a lot to run a business that's generating that level of revenue. Mm-hmm. So during the pandemic into last year, we made $1 million for the business, and this year our goal is to make $1 million for ourselves.
That's right. That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Like we're gonna keep elevating, keep climbing, keep motivating ourselves and those that want to be motivated. Like you got to get next to the greatness. Like,
yeah,
you know, it ain't no gimmick. You know what I mean? People know me. Come on, man. People know me. They know what I was into. You know what I'm saying? We was big like that too. You know, and now we just big like this.
Yeah.
You know, we just gotta. Yeah. When you want it for real, man, it happens. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't want it for real, it don't.
You know, I feel like if you a hustler, whatever you want to call it, you're not going to be limited to one way of getting money. And I think that's what people think caught up at because there's so much out here, different ways. But the same way you apply yourself to that, you can apply yourself this, but you got. Ain't nobody want it. And I think that's why I want so much for this podcast. People they don't even know you. They don't even know you. Just know your name, may see your name, you know, to hear you talk about hustle. Like people need to hear that, you know, and I'm extremely excited. Matter of fact, you said that y'all gonna go back to the disaster relief.
Yes.
So how can people? Somebody want to travel? They want to do it. How can they be able to jump into that? They can
they can either reach out to me or BB, Brandon Davis. You know, he kind of we go task him with that. You know what I mean? We'll be serious though. You know what I mean? Don't tap in if you're not serious because the opportunity is real. You know what I'm saying? More like now moving forward, I'm more, I've literally documented my whole life for the last 3 years. You know what I'm saying? Every move I've made, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, with the disaster recovery, the trips we've taken, like everything. And it's going to be, now's the time to you know, because it's been done. It's not nothing that we trying to do. It's a tried and proven formula that we work in, and you know, that's the job part of it. You feel me? Like we work in multiple, like you said, multiple streams of income, multiple tasks, you know, to bring it all together. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing might not work. You feel me? So you got 4-5 things shaking. You know, one of them bound to work, or God willing, all 5 might hit at the same damn time.
Trying to stay.
Feel me?
Never know. But
it could really happen
work,
like that.
But it work. When you put the work in, it's like
you know
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't gonna come out of nowhere.
That's right. That's right.
And with that being said, so this is my first time ever been in a pandemic, even with experience or the world had going on. Top of what you learned in the pandemic. Top of the stuff you learned. What are some keys like that you learned? Like that you know that have this.
You gotta have good credit. You gotta have good credit in the streets. You know what I mean? Financially, you gotta have good credit. Have a good name. You know what I'm saying? Because the pandemic exposed a lot. It put pressure where, you know, a lot of people, man. That's why, you know, we seeing the things we seeing in the streets, because, you know, the pandemic bust pipes. You feel me? It's like people, they can't even find their way back. They don't got no way. It's just extremely hard right now. So, you know, the way one of the main ways that I was able, you know, to actually get the business afloat was I utilized credit. You know, we knew about credit, so we started, you know, working on our credit. You know, everybody in my circle, me, BB, my wife, you know, pretty much everybody in our circle, we made sure that, you know, that their credit. I got an 808 credit score. Gosh. It was an 806 when it jumped to an 8. It jumped from like a 7, like a low 7 to like an 80, like an 806, and then it went to an 808. I'm like, how high it's gonna go? You know what I'm saying? Like, how it's gonna go? Like, when your credit is like that, you got access to resources, which is one of the most mandatory things to make any play a reality. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, working on personal credit, you know, mastering business credit, you know, that's some of the things that we did to take the business to the next level. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people got that fight, got that dog in them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They really hidden. Right. They out there getting it, but they broke. So what do? You know what I'm saying? Like, you get your credit straight, you get your work on, you know, truly establish your business, become business fundable, you know, and, you know, capitalize on the resources and, you know, make it happen. You know what I'm saying? We done acquire assets. I bought a Sprinter this year. You know, I'm at my office. You know what I'm saying? I've taken some of that money. We've invested into real estate. You know, we currently got 4 properties. You know, we got a 2-bedroom, 1 bath. That's, you know, about 80% done. That was our first project. We was blessed with a 3-bedroom, 2, you know, that we already starting on. You know, we got 2.3 acres in Middle Georgia. You know what I'm saying? That we looking to do affordable housing project on. So this is like just all some of the things that I'm talking about. We working on that right now. Like the cribs, we got them. We got the workers there. You know what I'm saying? We making it happen. You know what I'm saying? All of this started from, you know, just taking everything serious. You know, locking in. You know, and that's why I felt as though it was so important. Like, you got to remember, I hit you up. It had to be like 8-9 months ago. Like, believe it or not, I forced myself to get to the point where I could actually do this. You see what I'm saying? Like, where I was still falling slightly short at, even though I was involved, I really pushed the gas to be able to say, hey, the results are here. It's time to bring the plate to the table, give people the opportunity to, you know, open your eyes and see some of the steps that I took so that you could take those steps and, you know, experience some of these results that we experiencing. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I say super blessed, that's still an understatement. You see what I'm saying? Like shit is good, and that don't just mean money. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about we evened out plays that you know, my wife happy. See what I'm saying? Like my kids are happy. Right. You know, those are important things. And we got the bag. And we got the bag. Come on, man.
He is the family.
Shout out to Tim. Yes, boss mom. You know, she's another. She's okay. So she's a part of the play. She got her business 100% fundable. She's working on her credit. You know what I'm saying? She's ready to release 13 new products. A brand new handmade, some soap that she makes. Some handmade soap, 13 different ones. You know what I'm saying? Like, we talking about somebody that, you know, teenage mom, you know, people count her out. You know, she like, we literally turn ourselves. I'm a high value man. She's a high value woman. And our goal now is to show people that, but you ain't got to be basic. Like, when you really, really want it, you know what I'm saying? That thing could really happen for you. And we the proof that it can. You know what I'm saying? Because people know us. You know what I'm saying? Like, the results are here. There's nothing more. There's nothing. We put it out there so that solely for that reason. We live in private. I'm not on the internet, but I assure you that my lifestyle surpasses plenty and many. But I'm just living life. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm living life. I'm not showing life that I'm living. You feel me? Like, but at the same time, you know, when I reflect, you know, and I pray, I know that I'm here for a reason. God ain't blessed this play for, you know, me to be over it for it to fail and for me to keep it to myself. You see what I'm saying? So now it's like, I want people to be more familiar with credit, become financially literate. You know what I'm saying? If you got to hustle, turn it to a real life business, because when you do, you expose yourself to be able to, you know, get funding. Nobody, white people, I don't mean to put it that way, but, you know, white people aren't paying. They're not funding their business. They're not getting it out the mud. That's an overrated thing. Say it again. But anybody get it out the mud?
Come on, man.
Already did that. That we got it out the mud growing up. Now we gotta goddamn get it out of our mind.
That's right.
You feel me? Like, drop our nuts and really educate ourselves on how money works and what it takes to actually get money. Because once you have you got a real plan, you can put the bands on the table like this.
Yeah.
This what they want to see. So they hear me, but I hope they really feeling me. This all through the business.
Yeah.
We can put the bands on the table.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, so what you want to do? You want to put the bands on the table and really make your dream a reality? You want to keep dreaming? Because this ain't for the weak.
The choices.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? And I hope that, you know, the people can actually hear the sincerity. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could really see where this is coming from. Because I ain't got nothing. At this point, I don't have nothing for sale. I'm not trying to sell nobody nothing. I'm just trying to show them that, you know, I really wanted something. You know, I took some steps, hard as it was, you know, but on the other end of all of that pain, here I stand. You see what I'm saying? And, you know, just being able to, you know, diversify and grow is the greatest blessing of all. You know, I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? I'm still here. You feel me? So, you know,
it's the appreciation.
Yeah,
it's the appreciation for me. You know, once you go through something, you know it I'll never want to be that. And if you know, you know. If you know, you know. You really got to say. And I think that's why I think it means a lot to me too, because I know you now. So I know you now. I know Tip. And she put me on her. It was like you really locked in. You not on Facebook or social media all the time. You know, you really locked in what you got going on. And that's a big deal. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm both of y'all. She blessed me too. Her story.
Yes. Yeah, man. Like, I think that, you know, that social media got a bad hold on people. They so disconnected from the real world. You know what I'm saying? And yes, social media is a tool. Yes, we can utilize it, You know, the possibilities are endless, but shit, the possibilities are endless in the real world too. You know what I'm saying? And people are yearning for that human interaction. They're yearning for this. People don't even talk to people no more. You know what I'm saying? Like people just like, you know, just so locked in on the internet play that we don't even have real relationships no more. And that's sad. You see what I'm saying? So that's one of the main reasons I formed relationships in the real world. Right. You know, and meanwhile, everybody else playing in their phone. So I'm light years zooming right past them. You know what I'm saying? I'm zooming right past them. They can't even fathom what I'm doing because meanwhile, they watching a female shaking her ass. I'm watching it too, but when I got, you know what I'm saying?
You got shit going on too, though.
You know what I'm saying? That's all they doing. You know, they doing the TikTok challenge when they not where they want to be. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, don't complain. You know, some people are okay with that, but don't be one of those people that's like, yo, I'm trying to make it and like wasting my time or people like me time. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know, if you really want it, you're gonna have to sacrifice, and it's gonna hurt. If you're doing it right, it's truly gonna hurt. You know what I'm saying? And can you get through it? Are you strong enough? Messenger audio. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people aren't that strong, but they gotta just dig deep and become that strong. You know what I'm saying?
Look, my partner said the other day, I got a little sticky note all around my house right now. Look at it every morning. So one is on my refrigerator. Stay consistent. So it's like, even when you don't feel motivated, you gotta be consistent. You gotta do it. You gotta find it to be like, I don't feel like I don't know no other way for me to make it where I have to go, but just keep on. And that's why I jump back into this. I've been watching all podcasts. Like doing
that's the key.
Like doing it, like, you know.
Yeah, I say it's like wandering off your path. You know, and sometimes you'll wander so far off the path that you can't even find the path no more. Right. You know what I'm saying? I felt like in that way with the music. Once I kind of, you know, even though once I got the resources to be able to circle back, I still chose not to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I chose to continue to move forward. You see what I'm saying? And only once that we took our play to the next level were we able to circle back on the music. You know what I'm saying? Like, BB, he literally, like, that's the artist that I'm working with. He literally got 2 albums ready to drop. We like already got 5 videos paid for. You see what I'm saying? So we still, you know, in the music, but it was only once, you know, stuff. I mean, we was in real estate at that point. You see what I'm saying? Like, we had contracts with companies. We had employees. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, we want to go do a video. So what? You see what I'm saying? Like, we can do that. You know, so when you you know, make your resources, or when you grinding and the resources are there, then you can. But if they not, get the resources right, then you can circle back however you see fit.
Right.
You can abandon the whole. You can abandon the whole play, and then try it again. You know, with the music, if that's what you choose to do. You know, but at least you have options. Don't limit your options, and you know, unfortunately, like, the money give you options.
So now, right? What's left in 2022? All this that you know. What is some advice that you can drop on the younger generation? You know, that's hurting you, might don't know about the you know, that's trying to come up, either be entrepreneur or be in the music industry. What's something that you can tell them, you know, to be successful?
Find a good role model. Even though it may not be somebody that's directly there on the internet, it are, you know, people that you can lean on. Me personally, I listen to E.T. the Hip Hop Preacher. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm locked in. You know what I'm saying? Like, throughout my journey, he's one of the main. Matter of fact, he on my screen right now. I can't hear him, but he on. You see what I'm saying? Like, he's one of the people that's not gonna talk to you like you want to be talked to. People want to be babied, and they want to, you know, they want sugar with the shit. But just go through the shit and, you know, get to it. You know what I'm saying? I listen to Sarah Jakes Roberts, T.D. Jakes' daughter. So for, you know, the spiritual side. in that aspect, you know. So, you know, just find a good role model, somebody that's living the life that you want to live, you know, and just know that even though your surroundings may be a certain way, that's not your forever. You know, it's only if you're forever if you choose for it to be. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm talking about we from the trenches. You know what I'm saying? Like, we done lost a lot. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, we lost people that we'll never get back for lifestyles that we live. You know, people that, like, you know, Big Getty, his children have children now. You know what I'm saying? He's missed all of that. So the sacrifice, like, it's like things that, you know, we've lost that even though we got the money now, like, it still can't fix. You know what I'm saying? So before that happened in your life, just take control. You know what I'm saying? Tap in with somebody. You don't got to specifically tap in with me. But if I'm the person that you choose as your role model, tap in for real. You know what I'm saying? Just know coming into anything, it's going to be a challenge. You know, just take it one day at a time. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, get to that place where you able to, you know, put your ego to the side and you are willing to learn and you are willing to grow. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody, you know, they ego driven. Everybody want, you know.
I feel like kids say like babies are sponge. I feel like that's not only babies, but want to learn something.
Yes.
You want it, you gonna listen. You gonna listen. And it's another reason why I take a situation because like I'm hungry. A lot of stuff you say, a lot of these people that's like commenting about stuff like, yeah, like I need that too. Like I need that too. I think it's a lot of stuff that a lot of people that don't have a lot of people that don't have parents that's in good situations to help them or guide them. This is a way that people can come in. You want to learn.
Yes.
Listen.
The
people who are already who have already lost, so they can tell you genuinely, like, okay.
And it's okay to win. A lot of people don't feel as though that they're worthy to win. You know what I'm saying? Just because, you know, they came up hard or one of their parents might have been addicted to drugs or one of their parents was incarcerated. You know, don't fall to excuses. You see what I'm saying? Like, create your own destiny. Write it the way you see fit. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, spending the rest of your natural life making that happen. You know what I'm saying? Because one day we won't be here. But what impact will you have made? You know what I'm saying? Like, was you the funny TikTok nigga? You see what I'm saying? Like, who do you want to be remembered as? I'm like, seriously, like, who do you really want to be remembered as? Like, because we losing. And our resilience surpasses other races. So it's like, you know, hopefully with this message, you know, and messages like this, you know, just know, like, you don't have to succumb and be a victim. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can win. Come on, man. I'm tired of hearing about kids getting killed then. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not it. We're losing. It's not. As a people, but it's okay to win. You know what I'm saying? Get to the point where you know what it's like to win, even if it's not in your life. Just start to visualize it. Get your head out the goddamn internet. You know what I'm saying? If you are on the internet, utilize it in a motivating way. You know what I'm saying? Figure out exactly what you want to do. Come up with a plan and execute. Day in, day out, day in, day out, early, up late, whatever it takes.
Yeah. I also want to say this. I want to let people know as well. It's okay to like be by yourself. And like get stuff together. It's okay to stuff together. It's okay to regroup. Like with anybody who's been successful, they're going to tell you like they had to lose something. Whether it be money, friendship, relationship, whatever. You're going to lose. And I think a lot of people sometimes they crumble. You know, you lose something, you don't know what to do. You used to be with this person, it's okay. You know, to lose, it's okay to step back. It's okay to regroup. You know what I'm saying? Like that has to happen. I'm sure, like 99%, a lot of these billionaires, lost something.
Oh yeah. You can't win all the time. You know what I'm saying? You can't win all the time. You just got to know how to handle those losses and look at them like a lesson. You know what I'm saying? Like, because one thing that I live by is every step of the way from, I can look at it as when I, walked away from the music scene to, what I'm involved in now. Every step was important. You know what I'm saying? Like every step. So even the harder ones, they were the most important. You know what I'm saying? The ones that really hurt, those was the most important. Those were the ones that truly motivated. You know what I'm saying? That pushed when the push was needed. You see what I'm saying? For
so
real.
look, bro. We didn't talk a long time. We didn't talk a lot of hours. So look,
I hope they get what they need.
We didn't cover.
Well, the main thing that we've done, we worked with some software companies. We created our own software for business credit. Yes, a step-by-step blueprint. I'm talking about step 1, 1A, 1B, 1C, like the whole play, all the way to get the funding. You know what I'm saying? Like we can actually offer direct funding. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the greatest assets that, we'll be bringing to the table, is that we can literally show you how to, if you have a business, especially if you already have a business, you already have an LLC, we can get you fundable and, get you all the way to the money hitting your account. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So that's the big one. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say, look, this was only for the people that stuck around long enough. You feel me? Because, it sound good, but shit, they might have heard the doodle and went and looked and seen what the alert was and, missed out on that jewel. You know what I'm saying? So that's accessible. So you got a business and you're looking to, get business funding and, get your business to a fundable place, meaning that you're properly structured to receive funding. We can do that. We can work on that. Personal credit as well. You wanna get your credit score with mine that, surpass me, please. You feel me? You can get up to 850. You know what I'm saying? It's harder to get to 850, but I'm pretty close.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Most people can't even get out the 5.
Come on, man. So, my whole group of everybody over 700, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it just opens your options. We want people to become homeowners. We want people to be able to drive the car that they want. You might want to send your child to private school because a lot of these ideas that people are working, they lit. They just don't have the finances.
That's it.
So, if you're willing to be disciplined, because I'm not on no overnight success or no get rich quick shit. You know what I'm saying? This shit the long way. We taking the steps. Ain't even no elevator in this building. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Question. I'll take it.
No elevator in this building. You
got to take the steps.
Come on now. For real. Like, and the more success stories that we able to create, then the more people that can be inspired, the more people that can say, wow, this is real. I'm touching the money. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Like it gets no realer than that. You know what I'm saying? Like it comes from discipline. Like, what are you willing to do? You know what I'm saying? How hard are you willing to go? What are you willing to invest? You see what I'm saying? What are you willing to cut off?
Right.
What people are you willing to cut off? What bad habits are you willing to cut off? You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, for some, it's a reason why, why things are the way that they are. We are 100% responsible for the place we are in life. I don't care who you blame, man. My mama, my daddy, it's all on you. The ball is in your court. Make it happen. Drive, scope. You know what I'm saying? Like,
take the wheel. Take the wheel.
Come on, man. For real.
No question.
For real. Tap in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really want to, like, okay, so that's another thing. Like, we want to invest in businesses. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's just knowledge. Because at this point, I worked hard for the resources that we have. So we definitely not just giving it away, good plan or not. You still going to have to work for it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if you got like a business idea, a business plan, you already have a business, especially if you've been in business for a significant amount of time, let's work on getting your business fundable. You know what I'm saying? Let's push it all the way through the process to getting the money in the account. Why not? You know what I'm saying? And then you can literally see Now you got the bread. Now, like what I'm saying. Now what?
Now what you gonna do?
Now what? Now what you gonna do?
Yeah. Right.
So
dribble a shoot or you gonna fall?
Come on, man. What you gonna do? What you gonna do, Cletus? What you gonna do?
I'm excited for y'all. I'm excited for myself. I'm about to chat something.
No, for real. Man, it's all about monetizing your movement. That's what it's all about. Monetizing your movement. You know, creating the lifestyle that you want for yourself and your family. You know what I'm saying?
Got the wheel.
For real.
Got the wheel.
You got the wheel. It's all on you.
Look. So is there anything we didn't cover? Or is there anything else you want to say?
Man, love y'all, miss y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? I'm there working. You know what I'm saying? I don't like, man, you really trying to make a move, make some real shit shake. But just like always, man, I always been the go-to. You feel me? So now it's like, you know, we able to help people on a personal level, you know, with personal credit. We able to help people, you know, form businesses, you know, get their business fundable and get them funded. You know what I'm saying? And then take it to the next step and, you know, re-implement the marketing and, you know, the promotion to be able to take the business to the next level. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. So shit, tap in, man.
Straight up. So look. Like a rock, he tapped in.
I love like, yo, salute my dog Like a Rock. I'm talking about real move maker. You know what I'm saying? Really, really putting on for the city. Like his wife Diamond. You know what I'm saying? They part of the play, man. Black love ain't dead. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. I don't care if you know about 1,000 broken relationships or 1,000 broken homes. If you could just look at one,
that's right.
You know what I mean? And focus right there and say, that's what I want for me. You know what I'm saying? I salute, bro. Like, I salute, bro, like, wholeheartedly. Like, I love what he doing for the city. I love what he doing with the summer camp for the kids. Like, that's larger than life. That's putting your money where your mouth at, so to say.
That's
like,
it.
Bro, really.
That's it.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah.
That's what it is. Like,
yes.
Like, you know, when you out here really, what you say you gonna do, you doing what you say you gonna do, it ain't really enough to say. No question. No question. Like, definitely doing numbers in the city, man.
Yes.
A great example. A great example for the kids. Great example. And I'm looking forward to seeing more people stepping up and doing things.
And support the movements that are in play. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't always have to, because that was, okay, so like real quick, that was one of the things that I think divided the movement. People, okay, so now I'm going to go do the same thing or do the same thing. No, support those that's already and make that thing so big that, you know, because it can always get bigger. You know what I'm saying? Bring your resources to the table. Let's, you know, partner. You know what I'm saying? Like, get back to that. You know what I mean? Just knowing that, you know, we can go to each other and, you know, partner with each other and make things happen. Because, I mean, who else we got? We're literally all we have. You know what I'm saying? So we have to, you know, utilize our resources, you know, and support those that are, you know, doing the things that you can. That man's strong. He making that thing happen. So help him get stronger. You know what I'm saying? Support from the bleachers or jump straight in. You know what I mean? And offer your help as you can.
I mean, I know he got school, but maybe he just did one. I know it's gonna be school drives. You know, whatever. So,
yes.
I told people too, like, if they got something want to talk about, or school drive, they want to come here, whatever. Like, I'm open to that too. Like, anybody that's doing something, and they need some type of platform, want to talk. You know, that's definitely what I'm here for.
Yeah, man. We gonna chop it up and we're gonna live through the results. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna really tap in, you know, start working on, you know, your personal credit. You know what I'm saying? Like, see where your business is at, you know, on the fundability ladder. Like, are you fundable? You know, make sure that everything is locked in. So, you know, when you decide that you want to take this thing to the next level, that you have all of the resources in place. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, hopefully that success story further inspire people, you know, because that's the real reason, you know, people can say they can do anything, you know. So, you know, I don't want people to think that I show the money because the money don't get the glory. God get the glory. You see what I'm saying? But they need to see that though. They need to see that too though. You feel me? Like they see that it is attainable, that it is real, that we can put the bag on the table to be able to, invest in ourselves and take, our dreams into, formidable plans and, turn them into our everyday reality. You know what I'm saying?
Question.
Yeah,
So,
man.
So we ready to wrap it up.
Somebody
said I
was
echoing. I know I was echoing. But it ain't even about me. I try to not even talk. I know I gotta talk. Okay. But nevertheless, I appreciate you.
Yes, thank you for having me. You know what I'm saying? This like I've been waiting to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like I love your platform. I love your interaction with the people you bring on. That's why I felt as though, this is my pre-interview before we jump off the porch with it. You feel me? Like we gonna do a Dirty Glove Bastard interview, to be able to bring this to the world, but we wanted to bring it here first. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. You know what I'm saying? For real. But stay tuned, man. This thing we ready to, be a little bit more active on the internet, giving people more insight into our day to day. They like to see results. So, it's not a problem. We could show some results, here and there.
No question. I'm excited for y'all. Thank you.
No, thank you. Most definitely. You know what I mean? I appreciate you having me on.
I'm just doing my
yeah.
This the way I give it back. Let somebody come on here. Get what they can get out of it. Get out of it. That's my give back. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I thank you so much. It's on YouTube.
Yeah, Lex, I appreciate you. Yo, you got the number, man. Tap in. Let's goddamn get to it.
Oh, we locked. Tip know that too. We locked.
For sure.
Nothing but pressure up after this.
Come on, man. And head over to my white website, man. BossMomCulture4.com, man. We ready to drop them new products tonight.
That's it.
We're going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and push the button, man. It's a go. So tap in, man. Jump in the inbox, man. Y'all fuck with me, man. Lock in. For real. Love you, Lex, man. Goddamn. We're going to get this thing going. For real.
I appreciate you. You already know what's happening.
Already. All right, Lex.